My name is Michael Mello and welcome back to Top 10 Beyond the Screen. Today we're going to discuss the top 10 dark MCU movie theories, but before we start, be sure to subscribe and give this video a huge thumbs up if you love everything about the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But without further ado, let's get started. At number 10, we have Bucky and Scarlet Witch will return as villains. For those of you who don't know, prior to joining the Avengers, Bucky Barnes and Scarlet Witch were not on the good side. They were both experiments and minions of Hydra. So, assuming we lost them in the Infinity War, if they do rise and return again, it's very possible they would return with only the memory of working with Hydra and not of being an Avenger. This theory totally pulls at my heartstrings as I love Scarlet Witch, but we can't deny what a great plot line this would make if she reverted back to her evil ways. Speaking of Hydra, she comes in at number 9 with Anton Vanko was framed by Hydra. In Iron Man 2, Dr. Anton Vanko was the co-designer of the arc reactor technology alongside Tony Stark's father, Howard Stark, which was estimated to be created at some point in the 60s or 70s. Anton eventually gets sent away for allegedly trying to sell the arc reactor technology to Russia. However, there's a lot of speculation about this due to what we learn in The Winter Soldier. It's noted that Hydra was pulling a lot of political strings, meaning it's very possible that she scammed Anton, ported him because she wanted the technology all for herself. Interesting theory to say the least, and a sad one at that. Number 8, I Am Groot is a disease. Everyone knows of Guardians of the Galaxy's cute and friendly sidekick Groot. If not, you may recognize his infamous catchphrase, I am Groot, which provides great comedic relief during his time on the big screen. Well, there's actually a dark and twisted reason as to why Groot can only say, I am Groot. His race has a dark and sad genetic disorder which makes the vocal cords tighten over time, leaving him only to be able to say, I am Groot. Now that funny catchphrase is kinda sad and dark, don't you think? Poor Groot. In at number 7, Hela is Loki's mother. Okay, let's not pretend that these two characters don't resemble each other just a tiny bit. Long black hair, pale skin, loves wearing black and green clothing. They even act the same. They have a love for power, they like to cause trouble, and they hate Odin. Let's not forget that Loki was abandoned as a baby. Hela could have been too busy running away from Odin that she had to leave Loki behind. Also, Hela spears the throne room murals. Odin, Frigga, Loki, and Laufey's image cracks. Listen, she's either Loki's mother or she's gonna adopt him. I can see it now. On the topic of parents, we have Winter Soldier killed Peter Parker's parents at number 6. Listen, there's a lot of theories around who killed Peter Parker's parents. Man, try saying that 5 times fast. But theorists have noticed that when Bucky is turned into Winter Soldier, each of his activation words hold a secret meaning. One of the words conjured is homecoming, which fans believe connects him to Spider-Man due to the Spider-Man Homecoming movie. Knowing Bucky's dark past could mean he's somehow linked to the assassination of Peter Parker's parents. We don't know much about Richard and Mary Parker, but we do know that they were agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so it could be a possibility. At the halfway point at number 5 is Nebula will become evil. True Marvel fans know that one member is missing from Thanos' Black Order, Supergiant. Her not appearing yet in the movies is extremely odd, which is why fans have speculated that perhaps we already know who Supergiant is. Since the Black Order is made up of Thanos' children, Nebula could take over as Supergiant and either join Thanos in the final battle or even become more powerful and be the next big supervillain for the Avengers to have to fight. Number 4, Thanos and Tony are linked to the Mind Stone. The Mind Stone is known as a whirlpool that sucks in all hope of life. Well, Reddit user Brosif2576 came up with an interesting twist that perhaps Iron Man and Thanos are linked through this stone. In the bonus features of Avengers Infinity War, when Tony asks Thanos, how do you know my name? He responds with, I know your soul. It's much like mine, cursed with knowledge. After his vision with Wanda, things whirl into a spiral effect for Tony as he was instilled to do anything to make sure things didn't go as horrible as they did in his endgame vision. Well, what if Thanos was given a similar vision of his own fate for his own planet, the populations of the Titans dying? This would have instilled him with the same mentality, making them both self-fulfilling prophecies of their worst fears, both then making them the personification of what the Mind Stone is described of. Crazy! In at number 3 is Killmonger is still alive. We can't deny that Killmonger is one of the best villains in the MCU. He's well developed and is given an in-depth backstory. Well, there's this theory that suggests that he hasn't truly been been beaten by the Black Panther. Think about it. When he was stabbed, he just had the power of the Black Panther inside him. Doesn't that mean he could have survived his wounds? T'Challa survived a stab and dived off the waterfall. So who's not to say Killmonger couldn't do it too? If anyone can survive it, it's Michael B. Jordan, that's for sure. Getting close to the end of our list, at number 2 is Thanos will try to bring back Gamora. When Thanos sees young Gamora in his visions, she asks what he had to do to give up this achievement. And he said, everything. Seems like he cared a lot for Gamora and is sad to let her go. Considering he's now invincible, maybe he will use the Time Stone to travel back in time to bring Gamora back because he cares for her deeply. But in doing so, he might advertently bring back the Avengers. I mean, people do a lot of crazy things for love. Last but not least, we have a touching theory at number 1, Stan Lee. Sadly, we lost Stan Lee recently, which has been a devastating loss to many fans, as Stan is the man who gifted us with our favorite heroes and villains. In the Marvel movies, Stan would make small cameos in each film, often playing a bystander with a simple, funny one-liner. Fans speculate that Stan's appearance in each film is more than just a simple cameo. Stan is a watcher in the MCU, which is a group of aliens who oversee the planets and the lives of all living things. We hope that Stan continues to watch onwards from wherever he is now. That's a wrap on our top 10 dark MCU movie theories. To be honest, most of them were kind of sad. Let me know your thoughts of these theories in the comments below. Which one was the saddest to you? Which one do you disagree with? Heck, write me your own theories, I'd love to read them. And as always, be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications for all the latest Top 10 Beyond the Screens. And check us out on Instagram at Top 10 Beyond the Screen. I'm Michael Mello, and until next time, see you later.